got coming up in the future. I mean, we've got a first to 5 and a first to 7. We've still got a big fight card coming up, and let's see what the next match is.
I'm a Frizen.
Yes. Frizen is his name. He's one of the best Steve players in Europe.
He plays a Steve.
Yeah.
Really good Steve.
Really solid Steve. You know, he was very impressive. Ability to convert on counter hits was very, very awesome there. The counter hit, this time getting a counter hit while standing too.
Combo sometimes. It's just so new to them after doing the old combo for so many years.
Oh, nice. Able to beat it out there. He knew something was coming up forward. Oh, go to sleep. Good night.
Man, last game was a total beatdown.
Yep.
Very
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, that was actually smart. Whoa.
Shenanigans.
Oh,
Simple as that.
Looking good, Germany versus Poland. And KWIS, I noticed in that hype bod vid, there was a certain player from East London that looked like he was getting blown up.
I don't think so. It looked like a competitive game between two people that could have gone either way. Thank you very much. But yes, we are going to have Mihawk versus Frizen. Frizen, the only person in this entire card that I've actually never played against myself, but I've watched a great deal of. He is one of the best Steve players in Europe for sure. Top 3 for my money. You know, you have Doug, Ivar, and him, the first names that come to mind. So I'm excited to see how this match goes.
Yeah, I mean, I have played Frizen. I played him at Versus Fighting 2017. And his knowledge, I mean, I'm a King player primarily. His knowledge versus King was just second to none. I put him in so many fringe situations that not many players know how to get out of. And every single time he was crouch cancelling at the right moments, sidestepping at the right moments, using his movement. He's a real technician. He is such a quality player.
Well, it'll be great to hear from both of those players. We caught up with them quite a while ago to hear what they had to say.
Yeah, Frizen, I've played against him quite often online. Yeah, he's arguably one of the best Steves in Europe, so it's definitely going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to play him.
Yeah, I think Mihawk is a very good player, but he has few weaknesses I exploited last time we played. So we didn't play a lot, but we have a history in playing some longer sets than first to duo.
I'm not quite sure who I'm going to play yet, but it's most likely going to be either Heihachi or Dragunov, since they've been my characters for the longest time. Yeah, I'll just see how I feel on the day. Heihachi requires a lot of execution, and I feel like it's very difficult to play, especially against a character like Steve. So I might either pick Dragunov or Heihachi, or maybe a surprise pick. I don't know yet.
Yes, I play Steve for I think 10 years. I play him because I really like counter-hit oriented characters, but he's also very interesting because he has many setups, he's high execution, which makes him interesting to me, and you can really get creative with this character.
I'm definitely going to prepare for Frizen. I know that he plays more characters than just Steve, so I'm not quite sure who he's going to pick. But most likely he's going to pick Steve, so I'm going to prepare for Steve mostly. Play against other Steve players, look through his stuff again, and then, yeah, get prepared as good as I can.
I'm not going to learn Heihachi because I think that I know everything there is to learn about the character. He's in Tekken for a very long time, but I am definitely going to play a lot of good players, probably Mishima players, because there's always the threat of electrics in the air.
I think Steve is really good against both Dragunov and Heihachi. Steve is to be known one of the Mishima killers, so to speak, so it's definitely hard for Mishimas to approach them, even though I think that Heihachi is the best Mishima when it comes to fighting against Steve. And Dragunov, it's kind of even, but I would say it's still in Steve's favor, so it's definitely a tough challenge to win this matchup against Steve.
If I'm going to find his timing on the first time and he doesn't change it, then I think I'm going to just steamroll, but he's probably gonna change his timing. He's a good player.
I think it's gonna be quite a close one. I think it might be either 5-3 or 5-4.
I think I'm going to win 5-3.
Frizen is one of those players that, as every Steve player to be honest, likes to throw out a lot of back ones. So it comes down to me reading the timings of when he's going to do them and try to punish them, even though back one is very, very difficult to punish. And mostly just try to find his rhythm of when he's going to attack and then try to counter it with my rhythm. It's going to be a lot about timings and knowing when to attack, when to interrupt, and when to do stuff. So yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting, I think.
That was great to hear from those players. I think it's interesting that Mihawk actually says he's thinking of Heihachi to go for in the matchup. I think that's quite a bold pick considering how Steve is known to really kill the Mishimas. And also with Frizen saying, I know everything there is to know about that character. I mean, what do you think of that, Abominable?
I kind of see where he's coming from. I mean, let me test the waters with you. Do you think he's saying that of the Mishimas, he would pick Heihachi because Heihachi can crush back one a little bit more?
Oh, he said that Heihachi has the best chance of dealing with Steve over the Mishimas, and that is one of Mihawk's mains. Is a dual main of a Dragunov and Heihachi. So you've got to bring your best when it comes to these events. And, you know, with all that talk, you know, it looks like social media believe, you know, Mihawk will take this, and that's quite a big lead there, Stu.
Do you know what? Look, all credit to Mihawk. He's a fantastic player, but I think that's representative of the fact that Mihawk's a streamer and Frizen is not. Because you're way more popular than me, Kobe, and I think that's purely because you're a streamer. I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be a lot closer than that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You know, Mihawk, the more popular choice. You know, some people don't maybe not watch enough Tekken over in Europe, don't know as much about Frizen.
Of course. Well, look, thank you to all of you at home for watching, and thank you to Astro. Astro Gaming is the official headset and mix amp of Tekken Online Challenge, and this year they've extended their partnership and products to casters. Every caster of the Tekken Online Challenge is using the special edition Astro TR main stage headset to bring the hype to those at home.
Shout out to the Astro family for their innovative designs and always supporting the FGC. Much love to Astro. And also make sure to catch the Bud Light Beer League Tekken 7 tournaments Tuesday nights on twitch.tv/Bud Light.
Absolutely. Now we should be going into the game right now. Here we go. Mihawk.
No, wasting no time on this one. Give us a break, guys.
Frizen was walking fast forward there. I thought it might be a problem, but no.
Yeah, and like we said there, Mihawk gone straight with the Dragunov pick. I agree with that decision. Could have got a bigger punish there. You look that down for one. Very nice at keeping characters in check. Down 2-1 there. Nice down 2 right back. The Razor. Now this game there's a lot less buttons, but the movement is a lot faster in this one. Like these are just going around.
The movement is crispy as you like. Down 2 on counter hit.
Yeah. Oh, excellent block there from Frizen, and they should be dead with the right combo. Yes. I mean, that was just a huge read there from Frizen. He knew that forward 3 was coming, wanted to duck it, and perfect punish on it.
Absolutely huge clutch moment. It looked like it was Mihawk's to win. Now Frizen goes 1 round up.
Ooh, nice use of the weave there. Ooh. See, that low there is very slow. The peekaboo down 2. So all the time in the world there to punish that.
Nice
there from Frizen. And he adjusts the combo as well, was slightly off axis. Nice down 2. These two are not respecting each other at all. Nice block and nice punish from Frizen. Speaking of respect, plus frames here. Nice. Some quick mid poke there from Mihawk just to keep him in check.
Very nice indeed. Just backed off after challenging after that range strike. I was looking to see what it would do there.
Look at all these down 4-2s here from Frizen. Like, he really wants that counter hit. Yeah, I like that. Mihawk did 2-1 into 2-1 there because he knows Frizen just doesn't want to respect him, so just keeping his frames in check. There's the race drive gone now. Yeah, nice block on the down back 3-2 there from Mihawk. He is ready for this matchup.
Coming out of the blocks, we haven't seen as many back 1s as I thought we might see.
Yes. Using more down forward 2 than back 1 in this matchup. I guess the down forward 2 is to catch the down 2 because obviously down 2, nice punch there from Mihawk. The down 2 being a high crushing move, that's going to really deal with back 1 very well. So down 4-2 is option to deal with it. You see Mihawk's timing the down 2 is very good as well.
Have you noticed as well, he doesn't always crash the wall. He actually backs off now and again. Interesting.
There's that race drive gone from Frizen already again. Went for a big read there. And Mihawk takes the first game.
Wow, Germany get 1 game up. That was an interesting game for many reasons. I mean, we talked about the back 1. They both talked about back 1 in the video. We barely saw it. Mihawk was doing something really specific. Like when he got the wall pressure against Steve, he actually backed off. I think he was quite fearful of just being counter hit and blown up for it.
Yeah, I mean, Mihawk was being very patient in certain situations. I really like the way he's using down 2 here. You can see Frizen is going for that down 4-2 because he does want to catch that down 2. You know, he's not going for as many back ones because he sees the amount of times down 2 is coming out. And Mihawk's doing a great job of timing it. Frizen can't catch it really. So I think Frizen's going to have to start committing on the ducks more. All of his down 4-2s are being blocked. I don't think he got a single count hit in that first game. And that's what Steve's known for. If Mihawk can continue on this pace, he's looking to maybe we'll see another 5-0.
I've noticed you started using Steve a bit lately. Is that for a specific matchup or just because you're learning more variety?
I just like playing Steve. I think he's a bit of a fun character to use, and you know he does cover a lot of Warring's bad matchups, so it's a beautiful marriage.
Beautiful marriage indeed. And Arena, I love this stage. It gives me memories of Tekken 4 final stage, which is one of the best stages known to man.
Round 1.
So here we go. Here UYU's Mihawk going up against KEKW Frizen. Nice low parry there from Mihawk. That goes for the QCF4 combo to get an OPS out. See there, you saw there. He went for the back one and down 2 got a counter hit. There it is again. Flicker jabs. Down 2 again, another counter hit. Mihawk with all the counter hits here.
Using that Russian Razor over and over to stifle that back one.
Nice whiff punish there from Frizen. It isn't going to be dead. It's going to... Oh, nice. Stylish combo there. Good wall carry. Flicker 2. Down 2. Nice block. Nice punish. One more hit's going to take it. The Albatross down 2. Very nice there from Frizen. That game looked all Mihawk.
It really, really did. The foot is there to just land that. I don't think Mihawk thought it would hit it.
And there it is, the first back one of the game. The go to sleep standing up. What's the combo here? Nice. Goes for Yoki. Nice side roll there from Mihawk. There it is.
Timing.
Rocket punch. Rocket punch again. Albatross down 2. Nice block and nice punish from Mihawk. Running 2+ frames. No duck there from Frizen. Just stay safe. Does it down 4-2. Frizen 1 round away from getting on the board here.
Frizen's found his timing by the looks of it, especially for these 2 rounds anyway. Ooh, whiff.
Nice generic down 4 just to stifle the back one again. There's the down 4-2 this time. Very smart there from Mihawk. Very nice. Doesn't get the flip. No duck again, but nice. That could have been a big punish there. Down 2-1. Down 2 right back. Raise drive spin. Down 2. Nice block. Nice punish.
Very side step.
This should be dead. Yes. I was concerned that that combo wouldn't have killed, but the sway back 2 was a good option there. You can see very option. I mean, in that first round there, it looked like Mihawk was getting all of the counter hits. You know, down 2, down 2, down 2, and Frizen adjusted amazingly. And I think what happened there was when you make a comeback in that situation, I mean, Mihawk's had such a commanding lead. When you lose a round like that, that can really hurt your momentum, and Frizen capitalized on that perfectly.
Absolutely. Like if you look at how the rounds went just on score alone, you think that was a one-sided blow-up. I mean, it kind of ended a little bit like that at times, but the start was all Mihawk. I mean, those down 2s were so perfectly placed, but I've seen this a lot in long sets versus the longer sets versus Steve players. They can start sometimes a little bit slow, and then once they find the timing, it gets horrific. And I wonder if it's going to be like that today.
Yeah, it's all about just catching the time. But Mihawk is an intelligent person. You know, that's what got him into the UYU content team. So let's see if he can give us a nice combo here for them to put on their Twitch clips later on.
Indeed. He puts out a lot of videos as Mihawk, showing some really good combos. I've used them when I've picked up new characters. He does know his stuff. He knows a bunch of characters. He may not stay with Dragunov if things don't go well.
He has a bunch of characters he can go to as a pool. He can play Shaheen. Obviously, he has all the Mishimas under his belt. So you know, we may not see Dragunov this whole set.
Round 1. Fight.
Do you find that when you pick a different character, your timing changes naturally with that, or do you think the timing is pretty the same?
I think some characters require you to play with different timings. So sometimes it literally just you're forced to play different because of that character. But Mihawk's someone who sort of plays every character like he's that character specialist. So, you know, he's going to have those in-depth things wrapped up.
Very nice. Very even right now in this first round.
A nice fake there on the down 2, got a counter hit for it. Down 2 again. Freeze drive spent, but the second hit whiffed. I think Mihawk might have had a punish on that.
Looking to catch him, coming in.
Running 2+ frames. Down back 3-2. Mihawk won't mind that too much. Oh, and gets hit by the peekaboo down 2.
Such an awkward animation. It doesn't look like it's hitting lower until the very last second.
Yeah, but Mihawk blocked the first one. I thought that that wouldn't have been something he'd do again.
Also got hit by that down back 3 for the first time, I believe. He blocked so many of them.
Nice block, a nice punish there from Frizen again. Because the down 4-1's here, just poking him away. There's the down 4-2 count here. Does he have the combo? No! That is one of the harder combos to do in the game. 1-2-1 count here. Very nice there. You see the duck cancelling from Frizen. Just warming up his execution. Opens up with the orbital. Probably had a read there.
Maybe looking for a down 2. I wonder if it would have hit. Probably would. Catches him.
Nice step on the hammer fist. Call that the Russian hammer. Oh, that was a big whiff there. There's the rocket punch. Did flick the combos to get the wall again, but just dropped it. Will this be dead with the right combo? Sonic Fang. No! The wall wasn't his friend. But takes it anyway with a wild sending one. Just like that, Frizen goes 2-1 up on the scoreboard, and he's looking very comfortable right now.
Timing. I think that's becoming a big part of it. And did you notice near the end of one of the rounds where he just hung back and he was saying, "Come on, try coming in with a wall running 2. I've got something for that if you try it." And he ended up having to go in himself, and he still got the win. Great play.
Yeah, Mihawk's not looking bad here. You know, Frizen's just making those adjustments really well. I mean, that first game was all Mihawk, and the first round of the second game was all Mihawk, and it's just like it took a while for Frizen to, you know, activate his Zenkai boost. So, Centurions, have you seen that mask? Visionaries. You've got so much to catch. I can't believe this. But I mean, Mihawk only has 1 game to catch up on. It's looked one-sided last 2 games, but he's only 2-1 down. I do wonder if he'll change though now. I wonder if he's played his Dragunov card and needs to change his hand, so to speak. I think the Dragunov's still looking strong. There wasn't anything in there that looked like it warranted a character change, but you know, Mihawk's the one in the game right now. He's the one feeling it, and he decided to go for an infinite stage here, which is a choice I respect. Because Dragunov is a character with a great wall carry, great wall game as well, but Steve also has an amazing wall game, so he wants to take that away. And like the Koreans like to say, that this is real Tekken, wallless stage. You know, there's no Buki walls getting in the way, anything can happen. Oh, but Mihawk mashing at the wrong time there. Nice punish, 2-1. Down for 1, just keep him in check.
One thing he hasn't seen, he hasn't really gone for many like command throws. He's obviously got great command throws with stunning Oki afterwards. I wouldn't mind him testing his opponent's ability to break throws. I mean, especially online.
You see that amazing backdash there from Frizen.
Nice.
The down forward is perfect with punish there from Mihawk, and he will take this round.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Nice interrupt there from Mihawk. Down for 1-4. No duck there from Frizen. Running 2 steps.
Ooh.
Frizen
If
could
you
have got
get
a
up that crash, you can really get some damage. But he didn't capitalize fully.
Frizen could have got a lot more there. 2-1 into up 4-2, but if he loses this round, he may be kicking himself for that. Nice 1-2 count hit. Rage just spent again. One thing I've noticed about Frizen, he spends that very early. Plus frames here. 1 down 2 will end it here for Mihawk. Forward 4-2. Nice whip punish. Down 2 again.
Round 3.
See, Mihawk saying he's not out of this yet.
Not out of it yet at all. I'm surprised. They did look so one-sided before.
There's down 4-1s now.
Nice
See
down
there,
2.
Down 2 completely crushing the back 1 there. Down 4-2. Big whiff and nice punish there from Frizen with a Sonic Bang.
He looks scared to come in with the Russian assault with the wall running 2.
I would be with that full crouch down for 2 looming. Nice. Block there from Mihawk. This isn't going to be dead, but it's going to be a lot of damage. Will leave Frizen in rage. Will he spend it really fast like he normally does? There it is. Down 4-2. Big whiff. No punish from Mihawk. 1 more hit is going to take it. Frizen has to be so careful here.
Mihawk doesn't need to go in at all. But he does. Russian assault. Found his moment.
Knocked him out of the air. He went for the orbital again. Hasn't landed yet. I mean, every single time he's gone for that orbital, it's whiffed. So whatever read he has is not really working out. And Mihawk ties up 2-2.
Interesting. Now, look, if this could again turn into a game of ping pong between stage picks. I kind of hope it doesn't. I'm sure we'll see more adjustments than that. But Frizen just looks so dominant. I mean, he was getting respat combos when he had the wall. His timing switched up. I mean, Mihawk was really struggling to get out. He was using sway. I mean, does he just go and pick a small stage and rinse and repeat?
I mean, the walls worked out for Frizen so well in those past 2 games. So Mihawk did a great job taking them away. And I think if Frizen goes to a walled stage here, the aim of the game here, like we saw yesterday in the tournament, is make sure you are not the one that loses that game before. So you can pick the stage on that last game.
Let's find out what they're going to do. We're going into the stage right now. Arena, back in Arena.
Stage he won on the second game. I approve of the pick. Let's see if it works out.
The KEKW stamp of approval. One of the best stages for sure. Now, Mihawk not really using that while running 2. We understand why. Is he just going to keep using that down 2 to stifle him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Mihawk, that downward 2 is punchable, so he's picked up on something. Nice walk header with a QCF4. Down back 3-2 though. Oh, nice step there on the 1+2 there from Frizen. Down 2, big whiff. Nice punch with down 4, 1-2. Oh, and there's the back one. Is the wall going to mess up this combo? Nope. Yes, it is. Frizen still takes it anyway. There's the back one. The counter hits are now landing from Frizen. Sonic trying to get the wall. Yes, he does.
That's a Rooney.
Oh, just drops the ender. Nice punisher on this way too.
1+2, just a break. See?
Yeah,
maybe try some more of these out.
Oh, but they get up 3.
Don't get greedy.
That was a nice cancel there from Frizen to get that nice combo. Who is going to use their rage drive first? Down 2. That round was like a long Frizen.
Mihawk, once he's got that rage activated, he threatens obviously with that while running 1+2, but instead he goes for down 2, knowing that that is such a big threat. He mashed it out a lot.
There was the down 2 again. Didn't get the combo. Down 2 again. Mihawk just checking with the mids now.
Stop pressing buttons. I'm going to hit you. I'm on plus.
Again. I mean, Frizen will spend that rage. We know it. Look at the dashing in the face.
Shuffling his crotch forward. And then he gets caught with that Russian assault again.
Running to the perfect answer there for the rage drive. Just like that. Mihawk's looking really good right now. Nice down 2 option select.
Could have got the more there. Finish that.
Block and there's punish. We'll try another one there. Mihawk late on his punish though. Decker 2. Down 2 again. Down 2 again. Do it again. Oh, that's not what you wanted. Both of them could have been punished very big for that there.
Wasn't sure about that.
Like he used to down forward 1-2 for punishment there. 2-1. There was the back one again. Mihawk stuffing him.
Oh, he went for the throw.
There we go. Finishes the string. Frizen wasn't ready.
Oh my god, I would have thought that would have got him.
Nice break from Mihawk, and he ends it there. Mihawk goes up 3-2 in the set.
I think that's a heartbreaker. I mean,
that wasn't the only round. There were so many rounds that looked like they belonged to Frizen that Mihawk just managed to clutch out in the end. I mean, first it was Frizen stealing the rounds. Now it's Mihawk.
We said it yesterday. Good players adapt once. Great players adapt all the time, and that's what we're seeing here. This is such a tight game. I mean, whoever picked this game, this matchup, they've done a great job because these two are very, very tightly matched against each other. I couldn't predict which way that was going to go.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw the lineup, this was one match that was quite interesting to me because Frizen being one of the best Steves in Europe and Mihawk traditionally very good against the character Steve. I mean, this was something that could have gone either way. And as we see now, it is going that way.
I wonder if he just wasn't giving away which character he was going to use. Maybe he knew he was always going to use Dragunov. I mean, you said it yourself. Heihachi isn't always the greatest pick versus Steve. I wonder if he just held on to that knowledge thinking, I'll give Frizen something to work on. He knows he's a load of characters, so let's make him prepare for all of them.
Yeah, we'll come back to the same stage here, the arena. I mean, Frizen as well is someone who plays a multitude of characters. But I've only ever seen him go for the Steven tournament. But he has a lot of characters under his belt. I believe he plays the Mishimas as well. So, you know, there is room for either of these two to switch. But I think we're going to see Steve versus Dragunov the whole way. And there we go. Mihawk finishing that string there. We tried it again, but just missed the wall. Down 2. That down 2 has been so important during this set. Down 2
nice.
Hit this time. There we go, low parry. That's what you have to do now.
Very, very important. It's going to get the splat.
Nice combo too. Very sure plus frames. Rocket punch this time.
Needs another mix-up now.
And back 3-2. Mihawk wants to stay down, and nice while standing 4 there from Mihawk. I mean, the patience is amazing right now. There's a down forward 2 again. Will he get the combo this time? Yes, he does. And that's all the harder version as well goes to the flicker ender. That's the low high.
You can definitely see why he likes this stage.
Yeah.
Landing everything really well now.
That's punish on the down forward 2.
It looks like he's going to come in with the wall running. Again goes for the down 2.
Yeah.
It's paying dividends for him.
Oh, is Frizen patient here? Yes, he is. Great punish there. I like the use of rage art there for Mihawk because Frizen does like to push buttons up to the 1-1-2 punish every time. I think Mihawk was trying to set that up though.
Finishes it.
He tried to step the last hit there, but was just a bit late. See that hard ducking in his face there from Mihawk. Oh, there it is. The down forward 1-2-1 can be so difficult.
Nice.
That is Steve's new Season 3 low QCF2. It's not punchable.
See that again? The second hit whiffed again.
The first hit, that could have been really big. Mihawk is going to be so happy right now. Oh, that's the wrong way to go on running 2 there. That could have been very bad there for Frizen. Down 2.
And again. Do it again.
Nice. Frizen steps the last hit. Not the best punish, but be happy with that. Running 2 plus frames. Flicker 2. Look at this here. Frizen with the life lead now. For one rage drive, one rage out could really change things here. Nice low parry, but Mihawk drops the combo.
He's definitely the rage drive a lot to do down 2s, but then at some point, surely you've got to use it. It's a great asset.
I think that misinput there was a down 2. He got the back swing blow, unfortunately, but you know, Mihawk has to forget about that very fast. This is final round. Oh, the albatross 2. Rocket punch now, down 2 counter hit again. Mihawk's got so many of those. Down forward 2 again. Mihawk has some strange read here, and he should get the wall. Like I said earlier, Dragun's wall carry is amazing.
Chunks.
1+2, so nice break from Frizen. I feel the rage drive coming. That's not what he wanted. That is not what Frizen wanted there. I believe he was going for a running 2. Got forward 2, and Dragunov's while standing punishment is probably the best in the game. So that nice shoulder gave him a great Oki situation and a down 2 to end it. Very appropriate.
While standing punishment, of course, dangerous, especially at the wall as well, if I recall. It's just got so many good applications. And another heartbreaker for Frizen, you'd say. Final round, looks like it could go his way. Doesn't, and now he's 4-2 down.
Yeah, and it all came from that misinput and the forward 2. I don't think that's what he wanted. Messed up there. It's a very common thing to do. You want your running move, you get your forward move. You know, happens to Dragunov players as well. They'll get forward 2. But Frizen has to forget about that. There've been so many mistakes on both sides, and I just think both players need to capitalize more on those mistakes and try to eke things out.
Agreed. I don't think he should change much, honestly. That's clearly the stage he's most comfortable with. I mean, when he gets in with his juggles, he's landing them plumb now. He's got the awkward juggle timing right bang on. I'll be surprised if he does change. Whoa!
Frizen, have you no shame?
You have sold your soul. Okay, Leroy, Howard Estate. I reckon we'll see a few less down 2s now, given what Leroy can do to a low and his stance. Maybe we'll see some running 2s coming back in again.
There's the down ban. I don't know what to say. There's the back 1+2. I mean, one of the best mids in the game. 12 frame counter hit launcher. That is safe. There's the orbital. I mean, Frizen's combo is not looking the best right now. I mean, imagine you land the optimal Steve combos, but you drop the Leroy combos. Yes, the down 2, it's still working. Into the Russian hammer, running 2.
And he gets caught against the wall. 1 round down. This could be a very, very nasty decision from Frizen if he doesn't make changes right now.
Forward 3 in the down 1+2.
Look at that movement. Crispy as you like. Orbital.
I mean, you talked about we might not see many more down twos, and with an orbital like that, I'd be scared as well. Nice up. He went for wild 72, mess up the input.
Should we get it? Cut it. No, you
There's
don't,
that
sir.
back to parry.
Round 3. Fight.
You know, I was going to say in my head, what if he opens the round with an orbital? And he did it. And there's another one. The back three as well. I mean, Leroy has so many good moves at his disposal. Down two counter hit again.
Awkward, floated in.
Again.
I think Frizen's struggling to think about what he should do on approach. He's just waiting for him to come in, and
Yeah,
he gets caught.
The running two counter hit. This is going to do a lot of damage.
That Russian assault catching him right on the noggin, and there we go.
Mihawk is one right away from taking this exhibition 5-2. Frizen has to make something happen right now.
Orbital start of round.
Mihawk's looking so good right now. Orbital though. Frizen with it. What are these Leroy combos? You did the optimal Steam combos, but you do bad Leroy combos? There's that hell sweep. Nice step in the down.
Actually grouped himself into a horrific situation now. Caught in the corner, back. Just orbital. Just orbital, bro. 2 rounds apiece. Can he save this? Match point for Mihawk. Frizen needs to save himself.
Nice punish there on the down two. That Herbert forward 4 is 0 on block. There's the forward 4-2-2. Frizen with another weird combo here. A 4-3+4. Oh, nice. If that health hit, that could have been dead. New York keeps himself alive here. Like I said, Dragunov was some of the best wall carry in the game. Raise drive plus frames. No duck there from Frizen. Nice. Punish there from Mihawk.
Took a nice step to realign. He's got himself in combo video territory. Not quite.
There's the down two. Mihawk ends it as it begun with the down two.
Dusted himself off. I thought we were going to see a Mihawk combo video there. Very, very smart Mihawk with that sidestep. That sidewall hasn't been everyone's friend, but he got the juice out of it. And what a game.
Yeah, that you could see from the moment the ball was broken that the sidewall was looming, and Mihawk was ready for it. And great work there from Mihawk. And I have to say to Frizen, one thing I saw in that set is one thing I said ages ago is that Leroy is probably one of the hardest characters to use in this game, and that is because he just has so many good buttons. And when you're playing, which one do you pick? You have all of that choice, and you just don't know which one to pick. So, you could really see the difficulty in Leroy coming out there. But well played to Frizen, well played to Mihawk. We'll be going to a short break to bring them into an interview, so don't go anywhere. ladies and lads, we now have with us the exhibition competitors, Mihawk and Frizen. Mihawk being our winner. So Mihawk, how does it feel?
Pretty good. I'm relieved. I think I played quite well against Steve, and after he said in the pre-interview that he exploited some of my weaknesses, I was even more eager to win the set, you know. And yeah, it's a good feeling. I think I played well, and yeah, I'm happy.
So Frizen, talking about the Mihawk's weaknesses, what were you expecting to see in that set that you didn't see?
I expected to see more like solid and predictable gameplay. He was pressing more on minus and block than he did before, so I was trying to get him to counter hit him, but he like did down 2 instead of, I don't know, back 4 and things like he did before. So it was, I had to adapt more than I did before, in the past against him. So yeah. I think that was the biggest difference.
Yeah, that's something me and Stu picked up on quite early on. Mihawk, your down 2 placements was really good. You know, Frizen didn't seem to. It seemed like in that first set, Frizen, you were trying to do down forward 2 a lot to catch his down 2s, but Mihawk just wasn't letting you have it.
Yeah, that's true.
Frizen, you went to Leroy. I know that you've got lots of other characters as well. Talk us through the logic of why you went for Leroy.
Leroy is pretty good against Dragunov. He has good at 13 frame Punisher. He has Orbital, which covers down 2 and also is a keep away tool. So if he jabs, I can also catch him like I did, I think, once, like from the really big distance. So it was a good pick, but I didn't play it like I wanted to.
Yeah, was it a case of the fact that you don't use him all the time, that you are dusting him off whilst in set?
Actually, I was dusting off Steve before this tournament. I'm playing Leroy most of the time lately.
Oh wow! Well, really, that's even more incredible, given that some of the combos you did land on Arena, you really did land some great combos, and your wall game was exceptional. And we saw Mihawk, you tried to take away that wall at every opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I realized that obviously Steve is very, very strong at the wall with his Elder Trust 2, with his cross circle forward 1, and then the low pressure that he has with down back 3-2. It's just overall very unpleasant to be against the wall while a Steve is pressuring you. So I was trying to take that away from him by going infinite stages, and he tried to do the same by picking wall stages. So it was a constant battle of who wins the game and then gets to choose the stage. But yeah, that's what it was.
That's something we saw a lot in our tournaments yesterday as well. Mihawk, a quick question for you. Did a character switch when you were down in the set? Did the character switch come through your mind at any point? So were you thinking of later on, if I go down 3-1 or 4-1, will I have to switch characters here?
No, I wanted to stick to Dragunov simply because I realized throughout the set that at the beginning of the set, I used a lot of down 2s to kind of make him duck. And as the set progressed, I saw that he adapted to that and started low parrying more and started ducking more. And so I went with more mids. I went with some raw down forward 2 sometimes, which hit him while he was crouching. And I felt pretty confident with my Dragunov overall. I think had what it took me to win the set, and I just needed to utilize it properly. And I think I did pretty well in doing so. Yeah, I got the right reads at the right times, and yeah, I guess that got me the win.
That's a lesson to everyone at home there. You don't need to switch characters, just make the adaptations, and you too can be a winner like Mihawk.
Of course. Thank you so much to the both of you. It was a pleasure watching your games, and you two were so evenly matched. It was a feast for our eyes. Thank you so much, guys.
GG. Yeah, thanks for having us.
What a match. So thank you to those players. They gave us an absolute feast.